Welcome to our deep dive into defensive coverages in football. We'll start with Cover Zero, a scheme with zero deep or underneath zones, focusing entirely on man coverage. Corners and safeties match up man-to-man on receivers, while one apex defender handles the back. This aggressive setup aims to apply pressure and stop the run by outnumbering the offense in the box. Variations like Catch Zero and Press Zero tweak how defenders engage receivers. Understanding how to attack Cover Zero, like targeting deep routes or quick slants, is key to exploiting its vulnerabilities. Now let's explore the variations of Cover Zero. Catch Zero keeps the same man principles, but has corners and safeties playing deeper off the line, waiting for receivers to approach. Press Zero flips that by having corners press receivers at the line to disrupt timing. The Thief variation drops a defender into a middle zone instead of sending a sixth rusher, adding coverage support. Double Thief doubles that zone presence with two defenders dropping back. These tweaks adjust pressure and coverage balance, forcing offenses to adapt their route concepts accordingly. Moving on to Cover One, this scheme introduces a single deep safety playing the middle third of the field, while corners and safeties maintain man coverage on receivers. One linebacker blitzes and the other covers the back. This setup balances pressure with deep coverage, aiming to stop the run and force quick decisions. Variations like one robber and one banjo add complexity by shifting safety roles or coverage responsibilities. Offenses look to attack deep away from the safety or exploit seams and quick routes to challenge man coverage. Cover One variations add strategic layers to the base scheme. The robber has a safety playing a middle zone underneath, providing help over the top. Banjo involves safeties reading the running back, with one becoming a zone defender or thief. The Thief variation places a linebacker in a middle zone opposite the back, blending man and zone coverage. Double coverage variations double team receivers with safety help. These adjustments force offenses to consider how to attack zones and man matchups simultaneously. Cover Two introduces two deep safeties dividing the field into halves, with five defenders underneath covering zones like flats, hook curls in the middle. Corners funnel outside receivers inside to their help. This coverage is designed to stop short passing attacks, forcing offenses to challenge intermediate zones or the run box. Variations like Tampa and Invert adjust linebacker drops or swap safety and corner roles. Recognizing defensive indicators like two deep safeties aligned outside the hash helps offenses plan routes that stretch underneath zones or attack seams. Cover Two variations offer flexibility in how zones and man responsibilities are assigned. Tampa has the middle linebacker dropping deep to cover the middle third. Invert swaps safety and corner roles on one side, changing flat and deep responsibilities. Man coverage underneath with two deep safeties appears in two-man. Trap and kick variations adjust corner techniques or safety roles to better defend flats or curl zones. These tweaks help defenses adapt to offensive formations, while offenses must adjust route timing and target zones accordingly. Cover Four, or quarters coverage, splits the deep field into four equal parts covered by corners and safeties. Underneath, defenders cover flats in the middle zone. This scheme aims to stop deep passing attacks by limiting vertical threats. Apex defenders disrupt slot releases, and the middle linebacker controls the middle zone. Variations like four press and four clamp add man coverage elements or press techniques. Offenses look to attack flats, intermediate outside zones, or find seams between safeties, using quick passes and screens to counter the deep focus. Cover Four variations tweak how defenders align and engage receivers. Base Cover Four has corners and safeties sitting at similar depths. Solo assigns man coverage to the boundary side, with safeties adjusting accordingly. Press has corners pressing receivers at the snap before dropping into quarters. Clamp features man coverage by the field corner with a strong safety covering deep outside quarters. Man coverage underneath with safeties over the top appears in four-man. These variations challenge offenses to identify coverage shifts and exploit underneath zones or timing routes. Cover Six is a hybrid coverage combining Cover Four on one side and Cover Two on the other, creating three deep defenders and four underneath zones. This allows defenses to adapt to formations like trips or single receivers by mixing quarters and halves coverage. Defensive indicators include the distinct deep safety alignments on each side. Offenses must recognize which side is cover 4 or cover 2 to adjust route concepts, targeting flats, intermediate outside zones, or run box areas accordingly. This hybrid approach complicates offensive reads and timing. Cover 6 variations shift which side of the field gets cover 4 or cover 2 responsibilities. The base has cover 4 on the field side and cover 2 on the boundary. Invert flips the cover 2 side with an inverted safety roll. Boundary flips the base alignment, placing cover 4 on the boundary side. Man coverage and trap variations add man principles or zone traps on the cover 2 side. These adjustments allow defenses to tailor coverage to offensive strengths, forcing offenses to quickly identify coverage and adjust routes to exploit potential mismatches or zones. Cover 3 divides the deep field into thirds with 3 deep defenders, corners and a high safety, and 4 underneath zones including flats and hook curls. Apex defenders disrupt slot releases, while linebackers cover hook curl zones. This coverage aims to stop the run while providing balanced deep coverage. Variations like sky, cloud, and double cloud adjust safety and corner rolls, rolling safeties down or dropping corners into cloud zones. Offenses attack seams, flats, and intermediate outside areas, using quick passes and route combinations to challenge zone defenders. Cover 3 variations provide nuanced adjustments to the base scheme. Base cover 3 features a single high safety with corners off receivers. Cloud shifts the call side corner into the flats, with the safety taking the deep third. Sky rolls the safety down to the flats, potentially rerouting slot receivers. Double cloud drops both corners into cloud zones, while Buzz rolls the safety to cover the hook zone. These variations force offenses to read coverage depth and leverage, adjusting routes to exploit openings in flats, seams, or intermediate zones. This concludes our detailed look at cover 3.